We usually see him
We'll
play
see,
on
we'll
this
see.
map, and what's good with Kusa going back into a stage,
We've ran a similar comp to
is that combination of slow orbs with
stuff like this. It's pretty limited.
also going to do a lot of damage. So let's see how this plays out though. Back into the game, we're looking for an aggressive split into this B side. The wall is up, but the first blood is going to be Asuna.
Pulls the pin and finds a frag. GMD goes down to start things off. The heal now for Kusta is a self-heal with that Sage. And obviously a dead to right spot. Asuna goes for the 2 and done. Ethan's going to find one more on that. And now
the
it's
frenzies.
as they start to pinch in. Hiko finds a good frag, but Gen.G is starting to encroach on the site with 2.
Does boy have a shorty?
It's going to be a tough hold. Nature takes down Hiko, and this evens things up, but almost
what?
not really. The HP is just so low. Oh my god. They swarm onto the site. That was comms saying they are low. Go and right-click your life away and take them out.
Hey, boy had a shorty there, huh?
I'm already loving what I'm seeing from
hey, God was taking next to you.
Hasn't played any Astra at all. Comes into this
not
one.
sure.
Did some perfect suppression into the male side.
D303 leak fix.
For Asuna and
This
even
is a safe link.
get these kills.
Let me make sure it's a safe link.
I wish he'd pick Grim again.
Oh shit, that looks sick, bro. I'm actually gonna use that mouse. What?
To allow these kills to happen very quickly for 100 Thieves.
How did 100 Thieves lose out? They just played a little scared on it.
Looks like they already have a few stars.
Hamsters, thanks for the run.
Just to make Gen.G consider pushing that. Could be a gravity well. Could come up as a nebula. The smoke wall will always be first. And it is going to be a gravity well. Here's the paint shells, the follow-up Spectre. As they spam those weapons, not being able to see tracers for Gen.G on the other side. 100 Thieves fly through and wrap that one up in mid.
Dude, I'm kind of interested to see how Gen.G is going to take mid control.
That Gen.G slowly scales up into like a mid control and tries at least on the first round to hit into the B side. That last round, no idea.
No Sky, no.
But what I'm trying to get to is that
this Shazzy good frags.
We'll have to start pulling these stars out a little bit faster, or at
He has
least
some caffeine or something like
round
that.
against Boy, so they could actually rescale back into that mid control. So that play style of trying to explode is not going to work out here for Gen.G.
We'll see how they place those. There are their own few towards mid, so they can get some safe peeks. And 100 Thieves on their side, using a quick sky flash towards A, doing some things just to suss out if anybody could be there.
I should order
and we see a
Starbucks.
quick rotation from Ethan now over to mid. They're trying to read this. As Kusta throws up a wall.
D-Bird, thanks for the 14 months. What up?
Not too much action yet. Vance, Nature is looking
Alright, I'm back,
to make
guys.
that impact on the site. Still no frags. The
Overall mid becoming more meta than Sage. Yeah, I mean, because of overall mid, like, in the reused, like, LeBlanc, thanks for the 2 months. Sage wall, you just break in, that's it. Oh my god, the timing. Peak. Peak. Peak.
He's watching his flank.
This is scary because you leave that out. I guess not. I thought they were going to try to pinch him in and get a vandal for themselves, but Kusta's going to be able to.
When we used to play against Gen.G, we'd have us very early Valorant, like during the Ignition series. Last year, we would have a tough time against Gen.G because they were always going into like brute force site hits, and it was really tough for us.
Yeah, at this point for Ethan, maybe it's just to look for some econ damage if he can. Successful with the first one. Hiko at that point will potentially save the rest, and you see there you go. Ethan's running into that.
Obviously, it's a different roster now, though. But
and that's gonna be it. So at least Gen.G.
they similar in a way, but like FaZe, we never really had a tough time with.
On the end of 100 Thieves.
Because I feel like it's just matchup on playstyles. The way they approached it was more like raw fights, while Gen.G was like spamming utility.
These type of like executions into walling up towards ropes could be fully denied right away. Why? Again, paint shells and the gravity well from that mid-side control for 100 Thieves. So any type of those walls going in from the ropes could be broken right away, which means that the utility from Kusta gets immediately expended.
Yeah, that's got to be recognized as well, right? 100 Thieves has to play off that, understand what's being done. 3 stars here for Gen.G over towards mid, with one of those becoming a nebula. And they see the quick draw back and dismiss here over towards A. So a lot of just figuring out where each other are without doing that, and the end of their rifles, the guiding lights being a
Thanks,
big
Andres. Are you like learning from this or taking notes? Not really. I'm kind of just like watching and vibing. If I see something cool, that's dope. Like the Silva ult that they did on B for Breeze, that was pretty dope. It's Andrew, thanks for the prime.
But if you're looking at everything
I like that play.
Currently being set from Gen.G, did look for some early control towards this A side just to default things out, just to pull out rotations, and also to utilize these stars that were placed at the beginning.
I'll start things for fun.
What does he
I have to use
left? Not much.
boy isn't good pick. Okay, the only weird thing to me about that is that he was their analyst, right? I feel like when someone becomes an analyst, they've already checked out of like the grind.
This is perfect.
When you become an analyst or when you become like coaching staff, you've checked out of like being a pro player and like the effort it takes, which is like weird to me, you know.
Be a late flank later on coming in from Sean. This is nice. This is
The fake wall is nice.
Little cat and mouse trick. If anybody tries to rotate through, they have a present and a surprise waiting. Nature, straight up and down.
Zom's cosplay.
Rocket pack.
You see the satchels?
Yeah.
The guiding light comes up huge. That was a
Oh
great
shit!
flash coming in from Ethan as he went down in the
Blinded.
situation.
An analyst!
Everything. It was no rotation needed there, and Sean was not able to come up with a flank. Everything happened too fast.
They actually might trade map picks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking too. I don't like Gen.G's comp for attack, bro. Like, what are they gonna do to get map control?
Coming out from Sean anymore when they're trying to take a side.
It's like almost like our old bad comp.
He's playing the rain alert pretty much at this point, as we like to, to meme.
Sean Cuties gonna call me.
But when you're looking at that type of position,
Hey, what is Star Wars?
saw your
the
tweet.
position
That was a
boy in
banger.
back of
The brimstone?
If there's none of those guys
The laziest tweet ever.
out or try to blind him,
Get man or
No,
addicted to the front.
something else.
Tweets
in
like
the
that
back
just
there.
work.
So
You're gonna get like
now that GMD is
20K
also in this
probably.
roster playing that Astra, I want to see these stars on that A side to disrupt and push boy out from behind map.
Nitro was not seen there.
Dude, this
last
number
time.
keeps
Why
calling
not play
me.
the same spot?
What is
Double
this?
collateral for
Oh!
the head. Oh, straight through the neck.
Oh, it's
rises up to the
overpass all over
face.
again?
He's taken out 3
overpass A
already,
site.
and now they continue to push into B. They're just gonna find Kusta here to take him out. Rounds are easily
What
won
are
with their ecos, but when
Gen.G's
you do an
options, though?
impact like that, it adds a little bit of intensity.
And then
to
Icebox
it.
is 100
They're
Thieves.
gonna feel that with
Good
power
map pick,
Nitro.
so.
I'm at least happy right now from Gen.G's
Yeah.
perspective that on an eco, they're like, hey, we haven't really tried to look into
I mean,
where Nitro's really playing. This is now the
still
first
believing
time
because
that they realize
the
that
other map was
Nitro's
like
playing
5-0.
so there's two things that
Go
can
up
happen right
good,
now too.
start
Is that
losing.
Nitro, they could start
Yep,
rotating
I question the
around in
Brimstone
different
too.
spots to op in different spots, which you see right now. He's
Yeah.
opting towards the A side.
I'm not gonna
Gen.G's
question these
gonna
comps
have to
anymore.
cycle around the map so far just to try to avoid it if they can't take him down early.
But Gen.G's comp bad, what
Yeah, I
Twitch
think their only
said.
option is Reyna, Dre, Vulcan, but
So-
they have a jet off.
Yeah, so what they're saying is like, they don't have flashes outside Arena Flash, right? But they don't have like a Sky or a Dog or like a Silverdrone or something, obviously, to take map control. And so they have Arena, who's just going to take fights. And like, as John said, is like, they have a Jet that has an op on the other team, so it's hard for Arena to take fights versus a Jet that's just posted up with an op. That was a little troll, but yeah.
It's 100 Thieves retake.
I can't believe that he still got that.
Could a team FF in a pro match? No, why would they ever do that? The match is never over till it's over. You know?
So you see at least
Just take it round by round.
And look at that. This is what we want on this retake. Pushing out the map position, but at least for 100 Thieves.
That's a great pinch. They know
Judge
everybody's on the
Judy.
left side due to that last utility used by 100 Thieves coming out of heaven. Not so
That was
much
a nice
now that
shot.
they've lost eyes on the site, but it's going to be the take.
Boom.
Asuna in, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
shit,
That's
what the
they
fuck?
needed.
Dude, what's
5
happening?
more.
Wait, they
100
cleaned them.
Thieves with
Oh
the
my
instant
God.
Shakana retake.
You're trying to give some breathing room for Gen.G to play
It
some
all
full
started with
plans.
the judge.
That is not going to happen. 100 Thieves, they did a perfect job just to cycle and pinch everybody into elbow. Because I mentioned it before.
Like, it all happened so quick.
On top of a
Flew out of heaven.
in the back of map. Nobody's going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at radar right now.
To come out. The showstopper to get rid behind of the flower pot. And now you're just able to pinch from
And
screen
thanks for
and
the
also
front.
from main
Yeah,
site,
that was
knowing
very
where
good
the last
user
players
usage.
are for Gen.G's in there. You just
I'll check it out later,
It's
Grateful.
just easy kills going on there for 100 Thieves.
Vans, that's the kind of stuff you love to see.
Oh, yeah.
Teams-
Oh,
teams
yeah.
should have executions for
What up,
retakes
Jasper?
and site takes.
Land event, yeah.
Execution on the retake.
Most famous person I've ever met?
Take that, awesome stuff. to
Post
see.
Malone.
Gen.G put back a little bit after that one, having the spike planted, and so many in sight are back onto Spectres, but they do have their showstopper.
Like, what are they supposed to do here at mid?
By coming
Get the
in now
swing.
for Gen.G and
Or jump
still
peek.
trying to figure out where they could play this
Oh, he
Nitro.
forfeited
So
the angle.
there's smoke in the beginning.
Play
That's
Docker
the
music
first
next year,
shot
2
right.
months.
Are we going to pull back now for Gen.G, sorry? Or we're still going to try to go for it?
And like you said, Nitro continues to stay mobile, omnipresent with the op at the beginning. understanding of the map. We talked about his first
Wait, oh, he
blood,
took
and
him out.
pulls up another one
No, he missed
here
the
in round
wall.
7 as they start to
Look
trade
at
back and
Radar.
forth at B Heaven. Mailroom is a
What?
mess, and the spike is there right now, along with Kusta. Where did they decide to go? The res is still there.
You know where the wall goofed
Do they
around.
wait? Do they res?
That's why.
They figure
Low-key
out
bent
where
extra
the
7 months.
opponents are, where the danger is, and Kusta realizes he has
It's
no
an open-
chance to res anybody right there.
But it's an open site, right? So he
It
can
is.
slowly get into the A site. He's got the spike, so you
Ali
don't
Card said
res
thanks
at
for
the
2
same
months of
time,
that.
but you need to react
I think
a little
that
bit
KBBQ
faster.
plays.
Keeping Sean right
That's
now in
dope.
the B site and having Temperature rotate all the way back with Kusta.
Oh, this is
This is
great.
huge, exactly.
This is so good from Gen.G to just play off
Oh,
the ball
shit.
where Sean
Sean
is making
can-
noise.
And plan for a heaven right now because
Yeah,
if
Sean gets
Temperature
on
or
here,
Sean,
they
sorry, is
win.
able to stay alive,
Oh, he
he's
hears
gonna
him.
get a late flank and
What's he
rotate on
doing?
A heaven
Peek,
where it's
peek.
planted for him
What?
perfectly.
What?
Are the in-ears
it?
not working?
Setup, it's not going to actually be
It's
there
like a little
just
too
yet.
long.
Still on B. Hasn't pulled it back.
Yeah, I
so
thought
they're
they
just
were, like,
working off of what they
thinking.
see and what's in front of them. All three
Maybe he's
members
not
of
used
the
to
team
in-ears.
staying in stride
Yeah.
as they take it from the
Oh,
screen
this flank's a
side.
little too late, bro.
Nobody
When did
inside.
these-
They're using the action of Austin or
It's
Nitro
bad for
rather
Evan,
into the site to make this work for themselves. Both are all scattered at every end of a site for that Gen.G defense. There's one coming in from another one from Kusta. He comes up huge with the Battle Sage. And it's got to be the defuse for Nitro right out in the open. After they peek him, they do. And that's gonna be
Ooh, that
enough
was so
for
close.
Gen.G. They stop the bleeding. They take
Damn.
another one back. And they bring us to 8.
He lit.
That was the most important neural theft coming out there from Temperature
Oh,
to
okay.
get that information in the end. And
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you guys, chat, put the negative
Big round, big
on
round.
across
Is this
in the chat
deja vu
because
of the last
we
game?
saw it off screen, but
Yeah.
the instant
5-2.
that the showstopper
It
came
was
out from
5-2,
Nature
yeah.
on mid-side to try to create space into B was fully nullified by who yet again?
Petty Clubboy, thanks for the prime.
Yeah.
Nitro as that jet to
Just
really
froze.
foil the plans in the beginning. So that was nice, but the adaptation in the end to get the kill and get the neural theft and really rotate
You turn the game volume up. Well, I can't turn it up without turning the commentators up too.
Right for both ends, gun round coming in.
And a little more aggressive first contact as he plays up on the box with the ability to dash out. And look where you have Hiko as well, ready to help Nitro on the tail end if he does get hit by any of Gen.G.
The mods? What do you mean? I have mods on.
Dash, indeed.
I don't see anything. Which
Will it happen? Just a few more seconds. 3, 2, almost another collapse. Does
He
he
did.
dash on this?
2 HP on Kusta.
Oh, he does. Yes, you're right. Good call. No,
See, it's like now they have to drive peek
the
everything,
gravity
dude. That's the
was
problem with
being
this
dove
comp.
out a little bit later with the beautiful smoke there
Yeah.
coming in from Hiko and Gen.G now thinking of how
They don't have
to
options
to
put
take map
control.
that res back in.
Yeah.
Easily played.
Like,
And you know
they
what?
controlled.
found Nitro.
Or
You know,
flashes
almost a
in
big
general.
win there 'cause he has to
I don't want to turn the volume up a
now
bit.
they
It's too loud
separate
already.
they could
Maybe it's
be
just
for
louder
him.
for me and my
Kinda
headset
like
than
what
it
we
is for you
heard
guys.
Hiko saying it's like, just avoid the good player. Sorry, that was Nitro
Yeah.
saying just avoid the good
I've
player.
seen
They're
it.
doing the same thing exactly.
And now it's a double mind game, right? Because now we know for Gen.G, the offers towards B, they kill Noise, they rotate out Nitro, then they're going to re-hit B later on right now. But there's still a late alert from Kusta.
Honestly,
He
like
got
when I
hit
watch these
earlier
games
on,
normally, I have like the
forced res
casters
at the
normally
beginning
like
for 100
almost
Thieves, which was a
muted.
great win, but
That
now
makes
you're
sense.
guessing once again.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, not enough has happened there. Basically retaking everything.
Here comes
Nitro could be in the same exact spot again. Ethan's making quick work. 2 from Hiko, almost a third, but he goes down in an almost one and done spot. Gen.G make quick work of him, and 4v2 now. As the Cosmic Divide comes out, a little bit of trickery with the audio play here. Nice flashes coming through. Arsenal with the quick jump classic.
Oh, they're gonna snowball this out, bro.
Frag as well. GMD goes down 6-2. A back and forth starts to hurt the econ.
They're just getting picked off one by one. They're trying to play slow, but they don't have agents to play slow with.
And then you're hit with 19
They have to.
credits, not being able to purchase. We'll see if that's the case here.
Yeah,
or
this is
if
dry
again,
walking. Hoping
Gen.G
for the
have
best.
been kind of saving the money in their pockets. They were into pennies in the first map, and they got back to the lead and the win. We'll see if they can keep that econ going strong.
How do we make this comp work?
change coming out at the same time when they
Kill gas
actually
next
had
to run.
Nitro
We focused on
rotate out,
defaulting like
I just
extremities
almost
rather
put
than
that
like
garbage, right? The
taking
spot
mid
on the
control, and then I would just
Oh,
use jet
that's
smokes to make space.
no,
We
in
just
the
use the
front
smoke.
where
Just
Nitro
the
got
left.
the collab,
Fast
right?
smoke,
So
jet
Nitro
smokes.
leaves, and when he
To flush out
leaves,
the op
there's
angles.
actually Hiko
Jet
that's gonna
smoke bottom
look back
mill,
inside again.
or
So when you're trying to
smoke ropes, and then I'd use my jet smoke top mill or
for
something and push
Gen.G, and
up.
you're like, okay, well, there's no more operator trying to go for the
Usually like jet smoke's kind of like as
Technically, we
flashes.
might not need to look towards that corner. They
Inferno
don't.
man thanks for 2
Hiko
months.
gets a
Koya
nice
thanks for 7
2K
months.
And some great suppression from Ethan. That was like a very important kill that happened.
But even then, it wasn't that good. We had to switch
so
it.
that Ethan could actually get some utility to flash down towards Pillar and allow Asuna to get that highlight kill on that two.
Guys, too good leave out, yeah.
Hold into that B site.
And you only have a few chances really to make those plays work.
Correct.
Right?
They don't have jet. No, that's what I'm saying.
By hiding where
that's how we did it at least.
That's right. So setting those precedents, knowing your opponent will play off them, and that they're identifying them, right? You're giving them the credit that they'll identify the situation, but then turning the table.
No, you can't talk at all during tech pauses.
Trying to use everything here. And Gen.G, I feel like, again,
if they're talking, they're probably talking about the situation, like what's wrong, why the tech pauses, admin or something.
That power, where the strength's going to come from. A few rounds here, a few rounds there is exactly how they started on Breeze, and then they started on second half to really take it to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, right now for Gen.G, we still have a couple of rounds to work with. Right on the attacker side, there's still 4 rounds to work with.
Little Dreamer, it's pretty good. I did get a lot of sleep last night, but
unfortunately, potentially there could be only 3
oh, to draw on a pro match? Why would you ever do that?
But after that, I want to see.
What?
I want to know if we're gonna get a little bit more out of temperature, like this lurk play towards the A heaven side where Cyphers usually play, so they could try to pull these rotations a little bit more, so they could try those re-hits that could maybe work after that.
You're literally playing as like a put a tournament to win, bro. What?
A little bit, Vans, about how it is very hard.
Why can't you talk? Because then you could just use tech timeouts as like a normal pause, essentially.
So run it through A heaven is the exact thing they're gonna do here. Quick, wow, really?
RTZ's still good. Is TI going on her now?
But no, as I was going there, not having the econ means, you know,
Bro.
once you're holding a site,
Yeah, what are their
you
options,
can't really
man?
do anything. Trying to get into the site, you don't have the smokes to get back to it. It just becomes so difficult because both of these spike sites
I wonder what
require
they're gonna
you
do
to
on
drop
defense
in
too.
and be right in the mix. It's not like Breeze where you can take shots from 1,000 yards away.
Well, defense, they have a bit better of a comp.
Makes a difference, and that's why we're seeing these eco rounds just be so tough.
They don't have a jet ult though.
It's very, very
Good.
hard
Yeah.
with that. So a quick farm up by 100 Thieves, and we're on to the next.
Asuna is also doing a very good job as this raise player too. If it's not a lot of damage,
Gen.G won Breeze, yeah.
with the pain
But make sure you don't talk. Well, you have an admin that's standing behind you and listening to your whole feed. They have a headset on.
Yeah.
It hears all your comms too. As soon as you,
if it's not Nitro,
so as soon as you say something, they're like, please don't talk.
Clear up at least the pain shells earlier on from Astana and try to take control of this of these areas around the map. So very nicely done by 100 Thieves on his defense. A lot stronger than what I usually see here from 100 Thieves.
Dude, I've been staying up too late watching TI.
We'll see.
I'm falling
Right
asleep.
now at this point. 100 Thieves looks
By Starbucks on the way.
as it did on the first
What up,
5-6
Stinky
rounds
Island?
of Breeze, right? But we've seen how that happened in the end.
Yeah, the retakes are very telling for what 100 Thieves has the potential to do.
Yes.
We saw just the triple
Need the watch stream?
as they came
Good
in
luck.
from screens together.
Wait till
right?
the map
We also saw
change
the
next
other
map.
retake when they came flying into the site, fuse lit on every member that was entering the site to get that win. So they're just gelling so well right now that makes it a tough
Team, you rooting for NTI?
overall.
Come on, man. OG.
For a lot of reasons. Sometimes it's just first to the shot, first to the act, and that's what it seems like they're coming up on. And they're making it a little bit easier for the points you said.
Play Dota? I played a lot of Dota 1. Well, a little bit of Dota 1. And I played a lot of Han, like Here's the New Earth. And then Dota 2 beta when it first came out. And then from then I just watched every TI.
It's very difficult for Gen.G to get an idea of what's around the corner, how to expect.
You know what Han is? No way. People don't know what Here's the New Earth is. There's no way. That game was so much fun.
Double duelists working together for Gen.G either, right? And for the satchel charge entries coming in as well.
Han was goated. S2 Heroes kind of ruined it, but it was so much fun. That's the problem with Dota 2 originally for me, was like the landing phase was so slow and boring. I was so used to Han.
The second time I used it, it was through a showstopper, and it got immediately stopped, right? I want to see a little bit more potentially of nature trying to create that space. You know, when Christine was also talking about 100 Thieves, how Nitro is trying to create that space, and then you have Asuna as that second one coming in. I'd like to see this from nature.
You get from Starbucks, vanilla sweet cream cold brew. I only played ARAMs on League of Legends. It's Sahab thanks for 2 months. I never played Smite.
Just put it into what nature usually does, and we saw it from Nitro on the one round. Double up draft, dash in. It was like, it's up to you guys on the ground to get the frag.
OG's in lower bracket, right?
Do that. Have nature jump in. Get those Lears out. Let's see those extra utility executions coming in from Gen.G here.
Oh, yeah.
And they just have to get away from this guy on the screen with the operator around all these angles. And you have to consider, too, we see lots of ops. Honestly, lots.
Are you looking so serious, bro? Am I?
Of course.
Trying to reach out, keep up with it.
Very difficult weapon to make a reach.
The battle royales. Played a lot of H1Z1. What was the thing? I played PUBG like
That's like
in an absurd amount when it first came out.
That's also kind of a.
You coming to LA so I can treat you, Nobu? I have to come to LA. Dude,
Exactly. That's one thing that I really like.
I'm sure I'm allowed to say that. I got invited to a movie premiere in LA. Maybe I'll go if I have time. I'm not allowed to say which one, but yeah.
Like a veteran from a different scene. And we see how 100 Thieves are like.
I can't say. I can't say.
Veterans who want to let the youngins shine. Not just says no, not yet.
King Harry thinks shine. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like I just show up like, hey guys.
I'm gonna show it to you guys, and he does it in full fashion.
We still shine in our old age.
Like a diamond.
Exactly. 10th round here coming in. Looks like a 2-3.
Nah, nobody's gonna be able to guess it.
Map, but this is
Huge.
100 Thieves mid now. They can easily tell where the rest of Gen.G are for this round. Not easily, I should say, but that they are split between the two sites.
So I wanted to talk about Temperature trying to do more pressure after the pause. He did it. Got owned by
I don't know if I can go though. I have something else.
There goes that
We'll see.
blind foil of trying to pull
Mini
out
Riot,
the
thanks for 2 months.
The rest of them have to work together. Yeah, cast a curse. My apologies, chat.
The push. See, that was all played off of audio.
Yes.
Not much movement had to be done by 100 Thieves, but they can hear the footsies of Gen.G trying to make the moves, and Hiko literally setting up a wall of denial here with a Viper's Pit in a one-way on that toxic smoke. Blast, no near to follow, but it doesn't matter for Nature this time.
Dude, Gen.G's picking on the pace though. I respect it. They're down and they're not playing scared.
And it looks like Ethan's up top.
Okay.
Doesn't have a chance to get in.
This is like this could be like the last map, 7-5.
Kind of information call on what that guiding light's going to call out for the team, and he says, "Yep, backside."
Give me to go. I want to go, obviously.
And now they have 2 up top and Ethan on bot. How are they going to retake on this one, Vans? It will be very tough. One more guiding light.
Oh no no! What? What?
Blinded.
Blinded.
He's not going to be able to do enough, and Boy takes him out. Are you kidding?
He accidented the guy back sight, right? You just know that's so funny.
You know how they're going to do it? Well, it's Ethan right there. I mean, we talked about his performances as how it's been so good in Berlin, and we wanted that to continue into the last chance qualifiers here in North America.
I like one. Thanks for fun.
Yes, that's the single utility that was left right now for 100 Thieves to try to retake that site. But we talked about, we didn't talk about it yet. The quote-unquote nurse of Sky.
Never mind. This shit over, bro.
Those fast flashes around the
It's a
corner.
wrap.
Ethan just showed us that she's still very viable for individual plays, and that he was able to get just beautiful sprays through the smoke at the same time, because you're pushing everybody through the smoke or through the guided light to be condensed in the smoke, and it's just easier sprays.
I think we just had it wrong. It was Berserker Sky before. Now she's still Battle Sky.
Yeah.
It is available.
Pickaxe thanks for fun.
That's the miss shot. What a play. Nature Cop not catching us off guard.
What the fuck is this map right now?
And that's quickly 3 down.
Where's John from? He's Moroccan.
The side 100 Thieves to start off round 11 is Boy. Looks to make that a little bit more in
Purple
their
thanks for
favor.
fun.
What is with these collab shots? GMD down to low HP here too.
Oh my.
And now they're just toying with him. That was going to be a bit of a save round there for Gen.G. A tough one to pick up as 100 Thieves identify, find their opponents, and take them out for another round.
This is an indication that our Rays are starting to get loose on both ends, because we saw nothing but people flying through screens on both ends of the spectrum right now for Asuna and for Nature. That immediate
Dude, I haven't seen a
from
single
the first
like
kill that came out on the top of A Heaven
3x.
Gen.G, and Asuna comes out with a showstopper.
Nobody buys it anymore.
Any type of splits.
Yeah.
They need to buff it a little bit again, don't you think?
And so
Zong still buys it
they can't
sometimes. I don't know
really play
why.
their game right now. We talked about, hey, Rays are able to do it.
It's also
This time
crazy
they
with
played
SMGs.
into 100 Thieves' hands on Gen.G's map pick.
I love that gas wall too. Boy puts it, or not, sorry, Boy, Hiko puts it up again. It deters what happens in middle right away, but not for Nature. Not for Nature. They missed.
Dude, thanks for the prime.
Pass back out from Asuna.
Dude, this is just like a scrappy.
Back and forth around this wall. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good from Asuna.
Oh damn,
Straight into
Asuna feeling. Look at him,
Gen.G. Hiko's
bro. He's literally like, oh my god, his hand.
Sean now answering back. Do they have enough from the side of Gen.G?
Between the kills, bro, he's shaking like crazy.
They run into the mall.
I feel like my forearm would hurt so bad after that.
For this one, a quick tag on what was the uplink, but they are no longer in that spot. And here we
It
go.
has to be a
Entrance coming
resplay,
in now
100%.
from the
Yeah,
ultimate.
yeah.
That's it. I mean, the spike is down. The hat, yes, gave a lot of information with the neural theft, but you put a Viper's Pit
This is
right where
Viper
the
ult.
spike is, and this is going to be nearly impossible for Gen.G to
The dog
come
doing?
this one. You need a miracle.
It's tripping
Look at
for
this.
shot.
He's tripping.
I love
That's
it.
so
He's like,
funny.
so if he
Let's
can't,
try that
if
one.
he can't place it right away, somebody's there.
No way, dude.
Will
Oh, yeah,
actually
actually
red
perfectly.
out.
He's
I believe
distracting
it will red
everybody.
out, because if your teammates walk in front of you, try to place one, it doesn't do anything.
He tried
Doing
to
mind
fix it
That's
with
five
the
ed.
camera at least to spot somebody to allow Sean to get in, but now it's
That's so
over.
funny.
You have a
Wait,
countdown on the
Oh, he
cooldown.
fell
of
down.
your
Oh, he
camera
didn't
coming
make
back,
it.
And boom.
Oh, his gun was sticking out.
That's it.
Boom.
actually cheating.
That ult is busted, bro. It's still overtuned, don't you think? It's so dark, the game. I can't change it. It's the stream is dark. Oh, my coffee's almost here.
Seems like they were a little bit spiced up after losing.
I mean, what do you even do?
They wanted to play, they wanted to win, and now they want to take this to the
Nothing.
third
You
map
can't do
they
anything there.
All right, we will be taking a quick break, but there's more Gen.G versus 100 Thieves coming up right after for last
I
year's
skipped the gym this
qualifier.
morning.
Don't miss it.
I woke up too late. I didn't get enough sleep though. Like it was like weird. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. What's this song? Are these gonna give me?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Twitch Rivals.
Astra is not going to be there, but you have that stage.
There's no way they come back, right? There's no shot Gen.G comes back.
3 stars instantly
What is
put
this,
up
bro?
around mid, just to call danger to the side of Gen.G's defense.
You hear a lot of frenzy now.
My stream crashed. Did your stream crash?
Yeah, it did.
Everyone's stream crash? Did you guys stream crash?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me check. These
Now-
Yeah, everybody.
LCQ. Oh, it's back. I was gonna open the YouTube one, but that's back. LCQ YouTube. Oh no, that's the trailer. You crashed it. Fully went down
And
now. Oh, it's back.
it
It's
is
back.
going to be all
sure
of
back
the
shot.
defense in spawn.
We're back. We're
Okay.
back. We're back. We're back. Everyone, take a deep breath.
Split up right now for 100 Thieves, so you just want him to land these shots, and it's working out.
Uh-oh.
Long range with the frenzy
Whoa!
for
What's going
Oscar,
on
but
here?
you still have rotations being cut towards
All
A
good. We're
ramp.
back.
So if they continue to do these 1v1s and 100 Thieves are able to win them, this is still a tough round for Gen.G to win.
How are they avoiding each other so much?
No idea.
They have literally waltzed around.
Wait, now
each
watching the other
other,
guys in call.
started
I don't know,
music
dude.
for this map.
If there's too many
Honestly,
people in watch party, I feel like I
absolutely
can't talk to
awesome
chat.
stuff to see
I feel like I
both
can't talk about
teams
stuff I want to talk about. You know,
working for this one.
pressure you're behind. I'm not.
Almost. That's going to be the classic for Ethan coming up. They have a chance to get a good defense on this. Asuna with just a deterrent onto the spike. Now they've used what they have. Everything has to be done with the classics here. Vans. It's going to be that 3v3 as they push in. Asuna goes down. Temperature very low as he keeps himself out in the open. They know one is heavy. They're calling for Ethan.
That's
Oh
it.
my gosh, Nitro.
That's it.
They're calling that that's Ethan. They're calling that he's
What?
low. But he gets the 22 HP
Yeah, GG
and
go
an
next.
11th round for 100 Thieves.
So the first
What
part
the
of
heck,
Gen.G's
Granny
strat
stat?
was
Thank you,
really
bro.
nice.
Appreciate
It all
it.
came down to that timing.
And what's up
But
again?
what we saw
Oh,
from the
Ethan
rest
is
of what was
far,
out
man.
there,
Yeah,
I mean,
Ethan's
with
destroying,
Temperature
dude.
playing that defender
said,
side, I
"I'm
can't
mad we lost
remember if he
Breeze."
actually put a trap wire into ropes.
Let me take care of
But I
this.
feel as that could have been a very important trap wire to actually have that call for the other three players of 100 Thieves to take control of that A Heaven side.
Shazam
Would
so
maybe help
long. Thanks for the
Gen.G
4
on that
months.
retake play. The
Thank you,
retake
bro.
play, too many individual 1v1.
Caleb Evans, thanks
Gen.G
for the
got
prime.
punished for that. It looked
Hey,
very
my
good as
my
we
coffee's
mentioned,
here, guys.
but now realizing that it's 11-2 for 100 Thieves, you're forced buying into this one, and you're trying to bring this back early.
Main channel's down. What do you mean?
Spectre peaks from Sean.
Isn't this up right now?
If they want to get that
I'm watching the main
damage down.
channel.
This is a big buy here for Gen.G. They need to make at least some damage happen on this round if they're not.
We got my
able to
coffee really
fully pick
quick.
it up.
No way, Gen.G wants this round, right? Look at the
Asuna feels like
UI.
he
It's
can
like
deter
shaking,
what's up
bro. What's going on?
Onto the mail room with just a bit of damage, and it looks like they will fake what will be a full work towards mid for now as the A wall set up for the Viper on that side. Now moving over, it doesn't look like Gen.G knows too much, but again, Gen.G plays on the retake. They do rotate a little bit slower once they feel like they might have an idea, and their attack on the retake is usually very strong. They need that now.
Temperature playing passively. I mean, the camera that you see towards the A entrance could have put that cage up, but the site's already taken by 100 Thieves. This is going to be very difficult to try to retake. Are you actually going to try to gamble this one too, right? I mean, you have to. You force bot into this round.
Yeah.
I feel that you have to commit now for Gen.G.
How do they do it? Is it a 3-2? Is it the 4-1? 4-1 on either side, pincering so they can make it through the wall. Nature takes down
Let's
Nitro
go.
to
They
start.
gave me
It
a
is
straw.
very good start.
I
If
didn't
they
even
can
ask
find
for
where
one.
the Viper is, that's going to be huge. Hiko still keeping himself hidden now as Sean drops Asuna. It's going to be a full fury.
Oh
inside
my.
the
Oh!
toxic screen.
2v1.
Ethan wants this. He's feeling it.
Almost the kills
Oh,
coming
what?
in. Gen.G is able
That was
to make
awkward.
it work. That's
Diva,
the
thanks for
easel
3
round
months
coming
for
up
that.
for Gen.G. A huge round for them.
A real
They
straw.
persevere, and
For a
they keep
second.
this one very much alive for themselves.
Well,
Okay,
you
I
could have
jinxed
been
it.
looking like a thrifty here, but you invested into 2 Spectres, you
Right.
invested into 3 Sheriffs.
What did Hiko do? I missed
so
it.
yes, you won the round,
Replay,
but you only
replay?
have 2 players alive left right now. We have
Oh.
to know what the economy is going to be like for Gen.G.
got drive-byed.
I don't think they're out of the frying pan yet, right? It's still cooking, it's still boiling right now. If you're in the shoes of Gen.G,
Turtles,
trying to
bro. Well,
retake
it
this
was the
defense,
turtles.
but at
Dude,
least it's a
I
great
didn't make
start
this draw.
on what
Second
you
degree
can
murder,
have
thanks for 3
on
months.
the
It's already been
retake
made.
plays. We
I didn't even
commended
ask for this
100 Thieves on
draw.
their retake style.
Yeah.
Gen.G
Vanilla
showed
sweet cream
some
cold brew.
promise in
Shout out
their
to Basic
retake
White Girl.
on that last map, on that last round, sorry.
And I'm proud.
They could be there towards, you know, halfway of the spike being ticked down, and it still looks like they make such a nice execution. Both of these teams have a really great
Oh, they
repertoire
boosted
of
Sean
being
up
able to
in the
re-execute
box.
on a site and what they use to do it. Asuna, does he
I
know
like
what to be
turtles.
up top?
I love
Doesn't.
these.
Yeah, GMD a quick gravity well to make sure nothing follows up quickly after that frag. A bulldog for Kuz.
Look at Ten's Insta
decides to
story.
keep range and
Why,
execute
bro? I
the
don't gotta
140
follow anyone on
back and forth,
social
bringing
media.
that advantageous gun to whatever site it may be needed at.
And you're starting to see a lot of these now, Riv, where the Sage wall
Oh,
boost
no.
is not on her self boost because it takes a little
Ugh.
bit more time after the Sage wall to come up to switch out to your weapon.
Yep.
So to boost your own teammate, so the gun's already out to surprise your opponent is a great way to play. So
And then
very
Clyde,
well
thank you
done
for the
at least
phone.
for Gen.G on the opening kill.
Go mode. I'm go mode.
temperatures, Cam? Looks like it's actually still heaven as he watches. That's being.
You go college university? Yeah, I did 3 years of computer science. And then with 2 semesters left, I left.
Go down towards the site here.
Oh.
Nitro finds one. It's not going to be enough. 100 Thieves do what they can on an eco round, but Gen.G.
Awesome value at the Starbucks, huh?
They did a good amount of damage and fragging down 100 Thieves, taking their guns and the
Nick, thanks for 2 months.
past few and picking up a few of their own. And you
Posted twice, I know, right? This guy's.
Went through a
Beat up thanks for 2 months.
drastic last map. They know it's possible. They know they can get these rounds back. They shouldn't feel that pressure.
Exactly. But at least it was like a
Shout out RL Snipe once for seeing his customers order. Some psycho went to the store and stocks his delivery.
But we're nearing the end game here for 100 Thieves to take this over. So you have to make sure on Gen.G's point of view that you're making as little mistakes as possible. And that last round was perfect.
Bonka W.
We lost 1 player.
I could drive things so far.
Up with nature. He's able to get the
if Gen.G bring this back, there's no. Do you think Gen.G could bring this back?
For a really big gun round for 100 Thieves.
Looking at
100
100
believe
Thieves,
at least.
it looked like 400, 500 there, and this would be a third round loss if they take it. So you're looking at 3,400 credits next round. Again, they flip back into that eco vans.
And a spike plan would be huge too.
Actually, I don't think so.
You programmed in shit? Yeah. Dalio said thanks for 4 months.
A few more for themselves with that economy in mind for 100 Thieves. The mail room is here, and will they deliver this time?
Adam Curry, thanks for 2 months.
Kusta,
oh wait, yo, he's going for more, dude. Why? He's just running at him. This guy doesn't care, bro. What?
Bulldog, like mentioning, instantly being able to use these gravity wells to assist the team 100 Thieves.
And on top of that, you have more suppression from the slow orbs.
I should have taken next to the prime.
Perfectly gravitated.
He said, "I'll get more and more and more."
An easy kill there for Kusta instead
Kusta on go mode,
for example, right? So really nicely played for Gen.G.
Python, Java, C, C++, assembly.
There is Sean making no mistakes to drop down Nitro. GMD looking, or Gen.G looking very good right here. Hiko kind of lost.
Sauce.
Oh, no. Nature's going to be able to pick up that. Very nicely done. And yeah, sorry, again, that was GMD up there with the gravity well to make sure Acoustic could get those frags.
It's chill vibes.
Awesome to
Bring us up. Thanks for 7 months. What up? Chill just in here. Watch out chat.
He only has a handful of them, but it seems like riding a bike for him. Being in and out of Astral.
He didn't even reload, bro. This guy didn't care.
Activated at the right time.
And there was no way for
assembly, yeah.
on that first kill to try to go.
It wasn't terrible
because they were still pretty much
very,
very slow to climb up. So you're pretty much like
what up, Lukey?
In a tough spot. When you're facing off against somebody with it was a bulldog from Kusta to be able to get those kills.
Yeah.
Now Gen.G, the economy continues to build up.
Didn't job right now in school.
Are going to be on a Nico.
That was pretty straightforward.
Something very fast, and that's a great way to start.
Had he thrown the nade, that could have been a party. Roomba goes down. Oh my word, they're not able to take it down before it gets boy, and this is chaos going down.
I didn't like C++
right now,
or C, honestly.
So many angles to be tapped on, and this is GMD coming up with possibly the last few frags. A few from Ethan is taps and peppers.
It always looks so funny when people keep Jago pre-firing.
11-6. We talked about
I hate any memory allocation. Like,
it would definitely mean a few more for Gen.G. I think this.
What did you study? Maryland, Baltimore County.
Some great spacing from both ends on both teams at that
point.
Pointers,
the
toxic screen to come up. You kind of have one player from Gen.G baiting out
I did a lot of server scripting
because nature was up
the
there
back
with the
end
showstopper. You get the first trade, and then he hears the satchel charges. When he actually goes through the toxic screen, there's still players from 100 Thieves from behind to trade back, and then another player to trade in. So I think this is just really
a lot of comp side people in my chat. You're not doing a thesis time right now. Then you got this. UMBC Golden Retrievers, yeah.
Keeping an eye on Kusta.
You know that V Virginia first round? The only relevant thing that this school did. That was after I was gone.
Nearing game point. Cosmic Divide and a Blade Storm could be all that 100 Thieves needs to cordon off a site and make sure they get it. The res has to be where they can get it. It has to be in a safe spot. Right now we see 100 Thieves working slowly with 3 members undetected here.
Last guy's a Golden Retriever, yeah. It was pretty dope.
Be able to get on the other side of this trap wire.
Literally in the suburbs. Eltsville. Shit. Good old Catonsville. All my friends went to College Park. So just go there for the weekends.
Now this is how Gen.G once
yes,
again
CZ, thanks for the prime.
You still have Sean all the way on the other side. That spike's gonna be planted. Now that turns the movement. as Gen.G start to flip the map.
Yeah, there's so many calm side people in my chat. What? A lot of smart people.
Now this is a late rotate, so you're gonna have to start seeing
What's your
Gen.G
thought
moving
on
a lot
players not
faster,
playing ranked?
but they don't have the
Not playing
skyboxes to
ranked?
help. So
Yeah.
Sean's gonna have
I
to
feel like
come
it's throwing.
huge with his
That's
Like,
a
I
big
feel like
troll, right?
it's a troll. In this game, it's a troll. I feel like this game has way too many variables that you encounter that like in CS you could get away with it. In CS you didn't need to play casually. You just needed team practice. You practice a lot. And the game didn't change a whole lot. You know, you stick to fundamentals. And you learn from like competitive and stuff. But in Valorant, there's so much like different variables. There's so much like things that change and little things that you see that people do that you pick up on and learn. Like playing ranked at least a little bit will do more good than bad. Any deadbot thanks for the time.
I don't think you can do bad when it's like you're very like undisciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you don't play ranked, you either like trolling or hate this game or don't care enough.
I mean, a lot of the people like legit like just obviously they don't care. They're just collecting.
I feel like just like an
She's
obvious
sick,
job,
thanks to
they
the
clock
time.
in, clock out.
Yeah.
And this is the first wall towards B
It
side.
plays
Like,
screens.
Esports Pro is not like a fucking 9 to 5 is all the time.
Yeah.
They actually just grabbed Ethan Seekers instead of the showstopper. So they want this to be a played out round where they're figuring out where Gen.G is, and then on their execute.
Like I also feel like the ones that always perform plays ranked a lot.
did that on Breeze as well.
It is true. Everyone that grinds ranked.
ranked. It does not bother him. He'll still get the frag and make it out almost unscathed. Does finally fall due to the other teammate of 100 Thieves there. But
now it's an
so
important
much fight.
decision. Important decision if you fall back from B
I think-
side and
I
try to
think
fight for the res and play retake towards
I think
B.
the training
With those
teams,
seekers,
every
you're just
player
running back
plays
for the
ranked a
rush
lot.
Yeah,
That
look
went
at
to
that.
Yeah.
like.
I mean, our team farmed ranked all the time.
He wants
Yeah,
to
you
get
guys
away
played
from
the most,
Seeker.
I think.
Hopefully wasn't
Pretty sure.
sought out at first.
I think you
Does
first.
have all. They get into here. It's going to be very tough for
Yeah.
100 Thieves to
I think
make
you played
this.
the most.
Sorry for
Me six. So I definitely play the best. Wait, dude, I'm like double the level of my
Yeah,
teammates.
demon hours.
Before this round ends. Do they,
I mean,
though?
you stream like 19 hours a
Yeah.
day.
Turns. Oh my God! They're able to get the last two playing with fire right now. They just.
Oh, the
dive
code
into
in
the
chat,
Viper's
dude.
pit.
PTSD.
Fans.
Punchy person next to the
Yeah, I
round.
want to get up to get my food,
That
but
was
this game
huge.
is
I mean,
getting
that was
too
the-
close.
I got up to grab my Starbucks really quick.
Oh my God, Kusta is so far away to be able to get a res for anybody, and that's not his fault. It was Gen.G trying to push forward and try to
Clear
regain
call.
map control.
That's my driver test. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats.
But then instead,
You know,
going inside the
Oh
Viper's
my
pit for a kill
word.
instead of
I
securing
got
a
super
res,
unlucky with my driver
that is
test.
high octane.
Like the first 2 times and have to wait like or 3 times and have to wait months in between each one. So when I finally passed it, I was actually like I couldn't believe it.
We're seeing 100 Thieves back into an eco.
Unlucky, yeah.
And with the
Because like the
blades
car
from
I was like
Nitro,
always
it's
driving and
not being
practicing
done
with,
of, like, early
the first
explosion,
time
right?
got like a
Gen.G
check
just
engine light, so I couldn't do it on the test, and I had to do a test like
So this round,
on my mom's car, which is like way bigger, I remember, and it like was just really awkward.
If that pressure is going to come back from Gen.G, but Gen.G is doing the same thing. Slow default, but we're creeping towards A.
And the second time,
The ults are mounting for Gen.G. They keep getting a few more here and there. Nature's now halfway through that. Asuna could look to open up a site.
I remember it was like in the parking lot. She said to take a right at the stop sign or something.
As they both
And I took a right at the first stop sign, and she meant like the second one or something, and insta failed me, and I was so sad.
They're looking right at one of the trap wires or trip wires from temperature, so they're not going to fully take it. And it looks
Gonna
like
have to wait
the
3
rest
months
of the team
again.
will start to rotate out. One of the
Yeah.
the more default rounds we've seen from
That shit like had me, I
This gives me
legit
an
depressed,
idea,
bro.
though.
I was
Now
like
that
so
we see this
sad.
trap wire here is that piss
The
round
Messiah,
that
thanks for the
didn't
5
have
months,
the
'cause I like
trap
waited
wire
months
temperature
again.
inside ropes because they almost went for that double flank into main again. Into
Big
main
Mike plays
again
6 for 7 months.
Gen.G. With that said,
Wait,
though,
hell yeah,
first kill
dude.
from Kusta.
With these roster change? I mean, usually the team knows best. We can speculate why and stuff. You have road rage? No, I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm pretty chill. Oh, what the fuck?
GMD
If he was on Brimstone, he gets ace.
Actually, with the Steam Beacon?
By wait months, it's like the next one you could schedule or whatever. It just took forever to schedule it.
Closer to tying this one up. 100 Thieves still on match point though. That pressure is
Wait,
there.
we actually
Guys
get
get
to
ripped.
season. You
where I
got
thought
a one kill after
100
that.
Thieves over that B side,
Yo,
especially at
there's
this
no way,
moment
bro.
when
Imagine
Kusta
though.
comes
Imagine they
back
had a
to
better
go
chance on their attack
that
half.
showstopper, right? But that was
And it comes down to the comp.
beautiful flash
If they weren't dry walking in and up, you know, like
even
they
if
had like
you
a sky.
You weren't fully blinded by Kusta,
I think they
you're
also, like,
forcing the
drew, like, 2 or 3 rounds,
crossfire
no?
placement
Yeah, I mean,
outside
yeah,
of
the
where you
the
can
retakes,
grab
the
kill
post
on
plant.
showstopper. So it's still really good.
And again, that's why we talk about like if you start a defense, maybe you start with this comp. But if you start attack, maybe start with like a agent. You know, like it depends on what side you start on to change your comp.
Oh, you think Thieves do that? Or
Well,
should do that?
we did that before.
Come on,
If we started attack split, then we would have a different comp. Then
so far for
Oh yeah,
Gen.G.
it makes more sense.
And
I've
a
never
little
thought
bit,
about
we
that.
talked about it. You know, I said earlier he is the controller, the IGL, but
Yeah,
a little bit of that
yeah, it's
pressure,
actually
as
smart.
we've discussed, this event has been taking off of him.
Correct,
and been given to Kusta.
Yeah.
Now, while he'll probably still have a mid-round
You're just
voice,
leaking
and still
over
have a
here,
good voice
huh?
because of being a great IGL and adding input.
Yeah, that's
helps
fine.
to have more than one event.
Yeah.
It seemed to unlock GMD.
I think that's the beauty of it
perfect.
too,
Yeah, naturally.
and I think where maybe there was it worked in the beginning, let's say in 100 Thieves, the way that they worked their structure, right? Because you had somebody like Steel that was able to call, Nitro's able to do some in-game calling or mid-round calling, and you're looking at other teams that also have a lot of players that are able to flex into the IGL.
what's going on with the coding in chat, dude? Please. You chance you'll ever move back to Maryland?
You need a lot of
I don't know.
communication
Maybe
from
one
not
day.
only your teammates, but where you're placed across the map, right? It's like, okay,
Everyone
this
at Maryland is
this,
expensive, bro.
This is being used, and maybe whoever's playing on the other side of the map could help in that calling as well.
Our third map will be that icebox.
CD, thanks for the time.
I want to actually see it now. with what we've seen from both of these teams.
Kenzie Smith, thanks for 5 months. What up?
You know, there are some,
showing
like,
how close the
There are a lot of
competition
pro players
is
that
within
have like
those top
smurfs and
seeds
they
here
just
last
no
chance
com on them.
qualifier.
I mean, I'm
Are there? I know Dicey had that one.
Brax has one.
Brax has one?
This is a good start. This is a good start.
Was he
Oh,
Taxivator?
what a phrase.
Nah.
Who's Taxivator?
Round 20
Dude, we've been
here.
wondering. Me and
Be able to make this
12PK,
work in their favor.
we've been doing the research for like
They
weeks.
try to put some
Who
really
else got
pressure
alt
from,
accounts? What the hell?
from Sean.
Dude, you know what?
Vince is
I
6
was on my Smurf.
Yeah.
I was like,
You have one?
Nah, I come.
Okay.
I have one. I play with
On
you.
the other end, though,
It's
Boyd
pretty known.
put 2 stars
Oh, yeah.
in, maybe
So
maybe
I was
even
coming
3.
and Taxivator was like, John, please drop me. I'm like, wait, how do you know me?
They're working together too. They're moving
Oh.
up
What I know
Uh,
from
Trade off of
Taxivater,
any of
he
these
also
frags.
like
Ethan
has
with a little solo
Toronto
work here.
ping.
Mission
That's the only
impossible
clue I have.
for Mr.
He has
Hunt
what?
inside the
Toronto
A
ping.
site.
He lived in
He
Toronto.
just gets
He has like
himself
Toronto
20
ping.
safety.
It's
The
Danny.
team
I
puts
love
it
it.
out. Gen.G
Nice,
Sean
man.
doing a great job at
Danny
separating
did not
that
play
attack
jet like that.
squad inside of A to get behind now and see if he
Oh.
can retake with the rest of his squad. 2v2.
And he's got
plot
like,
thickens.
I'm not sure about this cosmic divide though, because Ethan's still
30
alive.
seconds
Yes, he's
left.
low on HP, but they could work together right now with Nitro
I think it's
and
just a
Ethan,
random guy.
And hopefully by
Pretty
then,
sure.
you
Nah,
have an
it's,
orb or a
someone,
guided light that's
bro.
gonna come out so they
How
can
do you-
actually
why?
fight against
It's
Sean.
someone.
Awesome grab there. If they lose this round, Ethan
Is
goes
he too
down. He
good?
still gets
Someone said pretty sure
Seekers.
Taxivator is
He gets the
Zealous.
kill, he still gets Seekers, so 100 Thieves have
Yeah,
Seekers
nah,
if they
I
get the
don't
next
think
round.
Zealous.
But Sean now
10
trying to
seconds.
work
Uh-oh.
it. You're gonna need
It has
a
to be someone
3-7-5
that I
victory.
know and
Do they get it in? He's got more than enough time, but he's
Dude, I
in a
hate that,
very,
like, people
very
do
tight
that, though.
corner.
Like, the alt
Around
account.
Fly, comes the team is-
Oh,
no
wait.
way!
Wait, what happened?
God,
Why'd they do
big
that?
play. Ethan coming up huge, makes
I
Mission
know, this is
Impossible
wanna
go
go next.
all the way to the quadric.
What?
On that round.
Like, even Ethan just shook his head like,
And
what?
Thieves are gonna be
Bro,
bringing us
what?
to Icebox as they grab the second map. We've had Breeze.
Why would they
we've
both
had
go
Split,
then?
And we're going all
Why
the
is he
way to
knife
the
out?
Gonna be
It's over. I saw 100 Thieves won this, bro.
I don't know what happened.
Gen.G always find a way. I said this from the beginning, dude. Gen.G always find a way.
It was questionable,
They
but
always
look,
find a way.
Going into the site, you actually had the stars come down. Look,
What
he
the
actually
actual
did the
fuck is
and also
this?
the gravity well,
Wait, why'd he
and
pull his
actually
pistol
closed down
out?
the last 2 players
Wait,
of Nitro and
what?
Ethan, and
What?
Ethan plays the time. He's trying to rush out,
What?
but Gen.G's
we need
not
to
playing
get
the
the
time,
FBI
which
on
allows
this.
there the last
The
player,
FBI on this.
Ethan, to get the Red Bull
Shot Up
clutch
has an
on
alt
the
account?
2v1.
one of the
Oh, he has
clutchiest
one.
Red
Yeah,
Bull
it's
clutches we've seen
Goggle
so
on these.
far.
Is it really?
Yeah.